On this episode, we're going to teach you how to make turkey gravy with two simple methods. A boxed stock is a good start, but I want to show you how to take your gravy to the next level. Add a small amount of oil to a frying pan, and now we're going to use the neck, the skin, and the giblets. These add a lot of flavour. Don't use the liver, as that adds bitterness. That piece of skin, all that collagen, is going to add so much flavour to the gravy. And now we're going to add some vegetables, some carrots, some celery, some leeks. This is classic in French cooking, and some yellow onion. I like to add garlic as well to this. Cook these off for about 5 to 10 minutes until they're softened with a little colour to them. And now we're going to add herbs. You can purchase a packet of poultry mix at the store. Think about these herbs. These are what we see in our Thanksgiving stuffing, so we're familiar with them, but having them in the gravy adds a beautiful floral note. Now add your favourite boxed chicken stock. You're going to cook this for about 40 minutes to an hour till that carrot's nice and soft. That's a good sign that you've extracted all of the flavour from the carrots. What we want to do is actually pass this through a colander. So take your colander, add it to a bowl, and then just ladle it into that colander. I like to ladle it in. I don't like to pour it, because if you pour it straight out the pan, sometimes it splashes all over your countertop. Now we've got a fabulous stock. You can do this for any gravies, sauces, and stews. Now that we've made the stock, let's get into making a gravy. So for this gravy, we're going to make it on the stove top. We've got some butter in the pan, about 4 tablespoons, and some all-purpose flour, 3 to 4 tablespoons. And we're just making a roux. A roux is a thickening agent. We're going to add that stock that we've made. Now remember, whenever you make a roux and you're making a gravy, you don't know its consistency until it comes up to a boil. That's when the gluten will thicken this. Now, if you've made it too thick, look, this is way too thick, add some more stock or some more water, bring it back up to the boil. You always know the consistency when it comes to a boil. If you've made gravy, say for instance, that's too thin, then there's 2 things you can do. Reduce the stock down until you get the right consistency, or add a little bit of water and cornstarch. You're looking for the consistency of a heavy cream. If you find it's just bland, maybe add some floralness to it, some rosemary, some sage, some thyme. Let them cook for a couple of minutes, or even a piece of garlic. If you've got the dreaded lumps, don't worry, we can save that too. Just place a colander in a bowl and pour the gravy through, and now that's going to capture all them lumps. Those lumps are going to come out, because watch what happens when we pick up that colander. Ta-da! They're gone. We've got that smooth, silky gravy. Let's show you how to make it from the roasting pan. We've removed the turkey, the necks in there, and the giblets we're cooking. You can see that what we call fond on the bottom of the pan. I'm going to add some flour, and I'm going to whisk this around. There's about a 1/4 cup of the drippings in that pan, and we're just cooking it out as if we was when we were making that roux. Now we're going to add the chicken stock to the pan, and we want this to come up to a boil. Remember what we said, when it comes up to a boil, we get to see the true thickness. Let's add our herbs, thyme, rosemary, sage. Let these cook. Bring it back up to a boil, looking for that nice consistency. Now we want to pour this through a colander. Remember, the turkey has been cooking, so we got little bits, and now you have a really deep, rich gravy. So whatever gravy you choose, whether it's that deep one from the roasting pan or the one what we made on the stove top, whichever one you choose, I guarantee this Thanksgiving, your gravy is going to go to the next level. Promises.